Welcome to Sky Commodities Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult your financial advisor. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has a news like OPEC kingpin Saudi Arabia announced that it will cut an additional million barrels per day from its production in February and March. The oil market's attention has been almost entirely on potential for the reduced global supplies. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for crude oil, and technically speaking, crude oil may expect a positive rally with resistance of 3852 levels. Next is natural gas. It has a news like lighter weather again around the middle of the next week as much of the US warms back above normal. Fundamentally, this is a slight negative news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas may expect a mixed trend in between 185 to 218 levels. These are the major energy outlook. Major data of the next week is the inflation related data, and the major event is the US Fed Chairman Mr. Powell's speech on Thursday. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver news is like hedge funds and ETF investors are about to abandon the safe haven trade since the US political situation will see the stability with President-elect Biden and as US begins to speed up their vaccine rollout. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for precious metals, and technically speaking, gold may expect a high volatility trade, and positionally it may expect a negative trend, and it may be possible to test 47440 levels. Silver also may expect a high volatility trade, and positionally it also may expect a negative trend and use any surge in silver to utilize a selling opportunity. These are the major precious metals outlook. Now let's see the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has a news like they see a supply demand balance in the modest deficit in 2021 with downside risks from a Chinese stockpile reduction and a delay in stimulus deployment in OECD countries. Further supply side disruptions could inflate pricing. This is fundamentally a positive news for copper, and technically speaking, copper may expect a positive rally up to 636 levels until close below 615 levels. Next is aluminium. It has a news like premiums in the United States and Germany climbed on Friday, January 8, as demand outpaced limited supply in those countries. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminium, and technically speaking, aluminium has witnessed a range-bound trade in between 158.5 to 168 levels. Next is lead. It has a news like base metals complex showed smaller increase than those seen at the beginning of the week on a market rebound in the US dollar index. This is fundamentally a neutral news for lead, and technically speaking, lead has witnessed a range-bound trade in between 153 to 162.8 levels. Next is zinc. It has a news like zinc consumption continued to weak as a resurgence of COVID-19 cases in the North China resulted in transport restrictions, which is expected to pressure zinc prices. This is fundamentally a negative news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc may expect a profit booking rally until close above 227 range. And the last is nickel. It has a news like nickel had been rallying all week until Friday, reaching $18,200 per ton during Thursday, trading on a positive sentiment around electric vehicles. This is fundamentally a positive news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect a mixed trade in between 1245 to 1348.8 levels. These are the major base metals outlook. Thank you by Sky Commodities.